Earlier this month, cybersecurity-focused investment firm 1011 Ventures led a historic funding round in the quantum computing space. Finnish-based IQM Quantum Computers announced a $320 million Series B raise. That's the largest Series B round ever in the quantum space outside of the US. Joining me now is Jan Gertz. He's IQM's co-founder and co-CEO. Jan, welcome to the show.
Welcome, thanks for having me.
So Jan, before we get into this exciting news, can you tell us, if for someone who's new to the quantum space and just learning about it, what is quantum and what is it doing?
Sure. Quantum computing is a completely new way of computing, and it actually holds a promise to solve problems that we would never be able to solve even with the biggest supercomputers that we have on this planet. And this could range from molecular design, for example, discovering new pharmaceuticals. It can be optimization problems in the supply chain or financials, but also you find applications actually in AI and machine learning. So huge markets based on a promise of doing compute in a completely new way, based on the laws of quantum physics, which greatly outperform than the transistor-based computers that we have today.
And what are some use cases for it? What are some specific things that it can solve for?
So just to give you a few examples, we are working right now with a big car manufacturer on battery development. We are working with a big industry conglomerate on optimizing their factories. We are working with an insurance firm on fraud detection, so a cybersecurity case. And in the end, you will actually find use cases in each industry, because I think nowadays it has become clear that each industry will rely heavily on compute and compute power. And this also means that at some point with those problems, we will always be limited by the compute power we have at hand. So you will find actually disruptive use cases in each and every industry going forward.
And how does it differ from AI?
Quantum computing you can see actually as an enabler for AI. So it's a new way of computing, and even with AI, we want to solve certain algorithms which are very complex, for example, in the machine learning space, if you wish. And this means you need bigger and better computers. So you can see it really as an enabling platform for AI, but also for many other topics.
All right, and Jan, your firm just raised a record $320 million in Series B funding. How are you planning on using that capital?
Well, first of all, we build full-stack quantum computers, and this means we are actually in the compute industry, which has been developing for decades. I mean, for transistor-based computers, there's so-called Moore's law, that the transistor number always doubles every other year, and we expect something similar in quantum. So we will still invest heavily in our own tech roadmap and make sure that our customers always get the best products out there and the most performant computers. We will also invest much more in the software stack, developing a developer community, and I think that's super important for the adoption of quantum computing. And then finally, also on the commercial expansion. So we're the company that has been selling most quantum computers on-premise worldwide, and we are going to expand these commercial efforts further, especially in the US going forward.
And you mentioned, you just said you'll be in the US. What excites you the most as you enter the US markets?
So as a company, we have two business models. Either we sell computers as on-premise devices into big data centers, big computing centers, or we sell quantum computing as a service, like the time, through cloud. And if you look at the global markets there, both the data center market and the cloud market actually is dominated by the US market. So I think it's obvious that you want to have your footprint here to make sure to be part of this. And our ambition is to be a globally leading player in the field. And this necessarily means that we also want to be leading in the US when it comes to deploying quantum computers into data centers and when it comes to our cloud offering.
All right, thank you to IQM co-founder and co-CEO, Jan Gertz.
Thank you, it was a pleasure.
Pleasure.